And oh God, today, bro. It is so much going on. It's insane. What's going on, Consciouztv? Your favorite breakdown commentator, CTV. Welcome to another riveting episode of the Consciouztv platform, girl. It is as hot as this administration outside, bitch. And I fully believe that the sun are singeing and melting down my wire cables. I'm pretty sure that it is hot enough for the antennas, the satellites, the underground cable cords, the telephone poles, etc., girl, to just be melting the fuck down. That might be explaining all of this glitching and twerking that the damn YouTube system is doing, girl. They out there frying damn eggs on the front porch up north, girl. Before we get into it, you already know what we're here to get into. But before we do so, please thumbs up the video until it's absolutely stuck. You guys know that thumbing up the video not only helps with YouTube's algorithm, but more importantly, it triggers up YouTube's notification system. So when we are thumbing up the video, you are literally knocking on the digital door of another conscious crew member and telling them to get their black asses into the sanctuary. So run those lights up. We need all of that. All right. Also, if you love what the king do, honey, and all that I put up with, definitely show some love to the Cash App, $Consciouztv, and or paypal.me/Consciouztv, conscious spelled with the Z on the end, just how it is here on the platform. Also, make sure that you guys have your notification bell set to all. And last but not least, please share the stream out to wherever it is you have digital community, whether that be your YouTube community wall, your Snapchat, your MySpace, the dark side of Twitter, Tumblr, or your personal OF. I don't really give a damn where you and Fat Lady Light. Just let them whores know that we're loud, we're live, and we're certainly in color. And with no further ado, let's go ahead and push on through.
I know a place where you can recharge your soul.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
And in the midst of brokenness, he gon' see your asshole.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
You gon' heal, you gon' laugh and catch a little shade.
Ooh, girl.
Y'all know he be slaying, y'all better stop playing. Come hear what he's saying.
Ladies and gentlemen.
What's going on, Conscious Crew? Hi. Hope you guys are staying well hydrated on this hump day. I went live earlier, and I was actually trying to private my video so that I could edit it and make separate uploads of the Hot Topics commentary, and ended up deleting my entire live. So a portion of this live stream is going to be redundant and repetitive. And then I added some new shit up in here just for the people who was in the last live stream so that y'all, can be sitting through some new as well. All right. Now, you guys know I came to y'all live in color, baby. Eyes all gray, hair all slayed. And I was just thinking to myself, this is the last time I'm going to be visually live for the rest of this motherfucking summer, baby. YouTube, baby, I tell you, baby, I don't get paid enough for this shit, okay? It is humid. It is hot. We are experiencing prehistoric temperatures across the goddamn country. And I will be damned if I also have to deal with this natural heat wave, unprecedented one of supernatural proportions. And on top of that, sit my pretty ass in front of a bunch of hot ass studio lights. And to do what exactly? So, baby, y'all will be seeing my face when the winter hit, bitch, okay? You won't see CTV ass live. Well, you'll see me loud. You see me live, but you won't see my ass visually, baby, until Miss October come through here with an old nasty snowstorm, girl, and just scoop Miss Summer ass right on up, because I am done with her. And just to think, I'm supposed to be going to Philly and Detroit next month. Girl, somebody gonna have to run me some motherfucking reparations, girl. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and email my invoice to both of my motherfucking homies. Cause baby, y'all gonna have to pay me to come visit y'all hoes next month, bitch. Let me email them their invoices right now. What's going on, Perp? Hey, y'all. Run the likes up, run the likes up, run the likes up, run the likes up, you guys. What's going on, Jackie? Hi. Run those likes up, everybody. So we got a few things to get into. I don't want to keep you guys long. I'm going to try to keep my hot topic videos under an hour. Okay, that's what I'm going for. All right. First thing first, as we got into in the last live. Remember, y'all, I accidentally deleted my last live, so we're going to be repeating some shit up in here, okay? We're going to be repeating some shit, all right, for the newbies. DDG, or as you guys may know him, DVD, a.k.a. VCR, versus Halle, a.k.a. Ariel, BKA, Chicken of the Motherfucking Sea, okay? Recently had a custody hearing regarding their iconic son, Halo. You guys know that a month ago, Chicken of the Sea filed a temporary protective order as well as sought for custody of her son. She made a slew of allegations that DDG done went all upside her motherfucking head, done turned her every which way but loose, smashed her head into a steering wheel, resulting in a chipped tooth, etc. So the judge, as a result of that emergency hearing, granted her TPO as well as for custody temporarily, okay? DVD was not a part of that hearing because it was an emergency hearing. Now, as I've been saying before, this was very intelligent on behalf of her attorney because we know that Chicken of the Sea has been booked to go to Italy for 2 months to film a project, and because we believe, and we're not doctors, so it doesn't matter what the hell we diagnose her, okay? We believe that Halle is experiencing enmeshment, okay, which is pretty much a attachment style that sometimes parents can have, particularly women can also have, especially on the onslaught of experience in postpartum. And enmeshment is, to make a long story short, obsession, bitch, okay? A unhealthy codependency upon a said person. In this case, it would be upon Halo, okay? Chicken of the Sea already has expressed this, that she can't be without her baby. She can't work. She polarized. She can't deal. She crying all up and through the airport, baby. You know, her titties not lactating, etc., baby. She got to have her damn child. So there was no way in hell Chicken of the Sea was going to be in Italy, you know, trying to make a custody arrangement work with DVD, who's all the way in the Americas. Chicken of the Sea said, fuck that bitch, and ran right on down there to the courts, girl, and got her TPO and all that because she knew that it would prolong her having to pretty much co-parent with DVD, and it would result in her being granted full custody initially. Baby, all this was a scheme and a scam that Halle and Todd came back to us motherfucking with. But I ain't mad at her ass, baby, because, baby, this is what you pay attorneys to do, girl, to be as smart as possible, baby, to help you to alley-oop your enemy to the best of your damn abilities. I already done told y'all that the goddamn courts are not about justice, baby. It is athletic, girl. The courts are competitions between attorneys, honey. Okay? Ain't got nothing to do with right or wrong, up or down, justice or injustice, baby. It's about who in the hell can outsmart who on the chessboard. All right? Well, DVD wasn't going to take that laying down. He retaliated by refiling, or hell, filing his own TPO against Chicken of the Sea, exposing that she tried to self-delete herself. She ran off with his GUN. She's just been an emotional train wreck, stalked him, put all type of Apple tags in the back seat of his damn station wagons and shit, girl. It's just been a traumatizing mess, girl, okay? The judge did also, in fact, grant his TPO. So now both VCR and Chicken of the Sea have a mutual protective order that is being sustained between the both of them. Yesterday, they had to battle it out in part regarding custody. Now, Halle wants full custody, but she's open to VCR seeing his baby boy in Italy, okay? DVD petitioned to not only see his son while his son is in Italy, but also recommended and suggested that his mother act as the supervisor during the visits, okay? Which just makes sense on VCR's part because him and Mama VCR, well, they're Halo's family, okay? Mama VCR is Halo's grandmother, okay? So, of course, she missed her grandbaby. So, DVD is trying to kill two birds with one stone. However, because Chicken of the Sea had basically said that Mama VCR is trash, bitch, okay? And she ain't nothing but a enabling Pick Misha mammy to her disgruntled, allegedly violent ass flathead son, that there's no way in hell she gonna be mediating with that heifer. So instead, Chicken of the Sea said, look, I'm okay with him coming to do what he do. I need somebody to wipe Halo's ass any damn way. These nannies are quite expensive over here in Rome, bitch. However, could you, judge, employ a professional mediator, aka supervisor? All right. So both parties have agreed to him visiting and having supervised visits and having a neutral party be the supervisor over this event. Now, there's a lot of people saying, why in the hell should DVD have supervised visits? He ain't no damn criminal. Ain't no charges being pressed against him. He ain't in nobody's damn orange jumpsuit. Okay? And he ain't never hurt or harmed his damn son. Well, you got to remember, Chicken of the Sea not only ran for custody first, but she also got that TPO. In that TPO, she requested that DVD could not live stream with their son, etc., that he couldn't also speak about her to his audience, who she claimed he had weaponized throughout their breakup that resulted in emotional distress, harassment, cyber stalking, etc. And the judge granted that. So the supervisor is there to make sure that DVD doesn't activate that half-working ass brain of his and get to going on Twitch and YouTube and violating the stipulations of that TPO. Okay? Now, they have another court hearing set for tomorrow to continue to wrinkle through this custody thing, which, as I've been saying, is more than likely going to result in 50-50. He's going to eventually be granted his purported custody. She's going to have hers, and they'll have a non-biased court-appointed mediator to help them to deal along. Okay? Now, here's the thing. I think Chicken of the Sea is shooting herself in the damn foot by not allowing DVD to put baby VCR on the screen, because baby VCR, baby, is running the algorithm up. Baby VCR is helping the shit go viral. Helping the shit go viral is resulting in what? The moolah. The moolah. That big ass house that Halo lives in, that expensive ass Ferrari he ride in the back seat of, all that drip around Halo's neck and wrist. Halo got damn half a Bad Boy record salary just on his little baby risk alone. So why stop the bag? Okay, I can understand the judge granting, a gag order on DVD's mouth as it relates to putting it on Haley. But don't stop the man from using Halo to bring in a few extra damn dollars, because when you run your ass down there to the child support check, baby, you gonna want the biggest publishing clearing house check one could write, honey. Okay? So let DVD put baby VCR out there on the front street and sponsor some damn Pampers and some Huggies and some damn pacifiers, baby. Put his ass to work. Baby VCR is a workhorse, girl. Okay? That baby got business to tend to, honey. So if I was her, I wouldn't have did it, okay? I wouldn't have kept the man from using the baby. The baby gonna be famous, baby. The baby famous, the baby already famous. It ain't no way to undo the goddamn fame at this damn point, baby. Ain't nothing being harmed, ain't nothing wrong being done by somebody filming that baby being a damn baby. So let baby VCR make the household income great again, bitch. All right? So I will be keeping you guys updated on all of those ghetto things following tomorrow's court hearing. All right, moving along. Y'all run the likes up, run the likes up, run the likes up, run the likes. Or hold on, where's my background? Why y'all didn't tell me I didn't have a? Oh, that's because I'm sharing my screen. Where the hell my background is? Y'all don't tell me nothing. All right. On a more serious and loving note, okay, a couple who ain't got them ghetto ass rich people problems is this couple here, baby, courtesy of the Bish gossip. Couple goes viral for their photos from beginning of their relationship to now. 7 years of dating and 3 years of marriage, girl. So this is them when they first started dating. You know, this is before the cheating and the bad credit and the bad economy. You know, this is what you did like before Trump, girl. Okay, this is what happens when your relationship happens prior to Trump, girl. Okay, this is post-Trump era, bitch. Okay, this is the $26 a stack of eggs, America. Okay, this is the hereafter, girl. Okay, this is the Kamala version of your relationship, girl. Beat and neat, girl. Okay, got the world in the palm of your damn hands. And then this what happens, bitch, when a racist 34 convicted felon gets a hold of your damn taxes, bitch. Okay, turn you in your life every which your way but damn loose. Okay, now the picture is captioned by the couple, our last. Okay, so Miss Lady is pregnant and they're 3 years into their relationship, well, into their marriage after dating for a total of several years. This is quite amazing. So, you know, I went to the comment section and I was shocked to see all these miserable, low vibrational, homeless DEI hirees in the comment section, girl, just talking shit from their lonely ass desk, girl. People was dragging the lady for being overweight. As you guys see here, girl, this wannabe Jaheim looking ass Negro said, wow, she definitely peaked in the first pic. I'll leave it there. Another person says, I still think she's beautiful. Hopefully after this last baby, she focuses on her because that pregnancy weight ain't no joke. Okay? Someone else said, man, listen, pregnancy do some of us bad. All right? It went on and on and on and on. All right? Somebody else even said that he did her wrong. Somebody else said she need to jump her heavy ass in the gym, baby. I mean, it was just going through and through and through and through and through. So it inspired me to leave a comment. And this comment was in response to some of those comments, okay? My comment said, this pic says our last. I assume this is their last child, which means mama has been pushing them kids out more than likely bike to bike to bike once married. Everyone's saying she needs the gym bad. While that is totally up to her, we need to also put onus on men. That this is what comes with loving a female, which is what hormones, thyroids, and pregnancy will potentially do to a woman's body. A man would have to actually love his woman to be happy long term, because a woman's body is susceptible to changes sometimes outside of a woman's control. And only the LOVE will give him a reason to stay and remain faithful beyond the superficial factors. Congrats to this couple, and may they live and love forever. Okay? I thought we outgrew, silly ass shit like this and goofy ass talking points like this. At the end of the day, you see a demonstration of love of a woman who is successfully navigating pregnancy, which is one of the most death-defying and dangerous things a female can do, which is put her body through pregnancy, okay? She's at risk for losing her damn life and the fetus's damn life, okay? This is literally an act of sacrifice and an immense act of love for a female to actually bring forth life into this world. And you would think that, we would push back against the misogyny and the patriarchy of it all and really recorrect a lot of the false narratives that men have been socialized to have as it relates to women, which is that they're nothing more than baby making machines and helpmates. Okay, that's a very, very low vibrational attitude to have toward women who are not objects, but are people, are living beings. These are the goddesses of our planet, and they're not a toy thing. So when a man has to really think about his woman and have to really think about life with the woman and think about the woman that he's going to spend the rest of his life with and faithful to, one of the things that's going to be important for men to do is to accept that while you may at this point be very much so physically attracted to your woman, she may have entered the relationship fit and lean, titties sitting up, ass sitting high, baby. Okay? But that over time, she could be subjected to different things outside of her control hormonally, etc., physiologically. And of course, pregnancy always runs the risk of not only changing a woman's body forever, but hell, it may actually completely unalive your damn woman. So a man has to literally, when he's thinking about taking a relationship seriously with the woman, he almost really should be forced to move beyond his shallow attractions to a woman and move into a deeper sentiment and a deeper conversation with his woman. And I also would encourage women to start having this conversation with y'all niggas in relationships, okay? Especially if you're in a relationship, you've been in a nice relationship for some time now, things maybe are serious, you guys are possibly thinking about having children, you guys are thinking about spending the rest of y'all lives together, etc., to make sure that your man understand that things may happen to your body that may change your appearance. And, is he okay with that? Because he's going to have to actually love you due to who you are scientifically, baby. Okay? Women are a whole damn, astrological phenomenon. And the forces of nature work and move through women for women to be able to do and to contribute what the fuck they contribute to the motherfucking planet. So women need to be having these conversations to make sure that their men have the right attitude and that they're in bed with you for the right reasons. They're in the relationship for you, with you for the right reasons, and that they actually appreciate you beyond some of the shallow and superficial attributes. You may be a successful woman. You may be, once again, a very vivacious, beautiful woman, etc. But because you are collaborating alongside Miss Nature, honey, okay? The reality is that all those things could change in the blink of an eye. They will change more than likely due to aging, etc. They will change due to potential illnesses, etc. So niggas got to be ready for that, and I want other men to have the real conversation with motherfucking men about what they're getting themselves into with women so that they can really have realistic expectations when it comes to being with a woman. So hopefully men do better and women do better, and we have that conversation. And shout out to all of the men who are loving their women and all of the women who have them a good, loving motherfucking man, baby. He don't want nothing more than that goddamn food, but that done pushed out 4 of his beautiful ass motherfucking children. Okay, period. So shout out to this DEI ass couple. All right. Now speaking of happy homes, bitch, Amina ain't happy, and the bitch ain't got a home either, because Miss Amina Buddafly, aka Miss Love and Hip Hop New York, you might have recognized her from her storyline with no other than failed producer, rapper, wannabe young thug Peter Guns from Love and Hip Hop New York, who also was in a long-term relationship to the mother of his children. What's the woman name? It's something La. What's that lady name? Not La. Not is it La? Is it? I feel like my tongue wants to say La. It's it probably ain't even no damn La. Maybe it's a T. What's Peter Guns? What's the lady name? Teresa. Geronimo. What's the lady name? The one who slapped the shit. Tara. There you go. See, the La led to the Ta, and then the Ta to the Ra. Tara. There we go. Thank you, baby. Okay? Amina, baby, done spoke out and let it be known that she need all type of goddamn GoFundMes, baby. She gonna need everybody to run up. The EBT girl send her all the canned goods over there the way the hell she at, baby, because she is not happy and she is absolutely homeless, girl. Courtesy of Hollywood Unlocked rapper and former Love and Hip Hop New York star Peter Guns is slamming his ex and children's mother, Amina Buddafly, after she revealed that she and their daughters are homeless. Peter Guns, born Peter Pankey, shared 2 girls with Amina Buddafly, born Aminata. Born Aminata. Their names are Corey and Bronx. Who the fuck? Oh, that's Amina's actual government name. Right. They share daughters Corey and Bronx. On Tuesday, Amina told her TikTok followers that she and her daughters are homeless. Amina captioned her nearly 2-minute video, quote, "Nonstop burnout and daily stress can't be life. We had to go recharge, reset, restart, new beginnings, family time. Life is hard, child support." In her video, German-born singers say, quote, well, we're going to get into her actual video. We ain't got to read these quotations. Let's just get into the mix, child. Y'all run the likes up. Here's Amina.
After losing our home in LA, me and my kids moved out of place, put our stuff in storage, or most of it in the trash, but some of it in the storage. And we don't have a home, y'all. But guess what? Thank God for family, because we're in Germany with my family, and we're going to be here till I figure it out, because I will, as I always do. But the last couple of years have been so rough, working my butt off, not making enough money, end up losing my place. And now we're staying with family until I know what I can figure out what's next. And don't ask me what that is, because everybody's like, so what's the plan? I have no idea. I needed to freaking clear my head so I can come up with a plan. And all I know is we're happy. Day one, waking up and drinking. We're healthy, we're powerful, we're capable, and there's so much opportunity out there. And sometimes losing something is only taking you to the next place that you're meant to be. So we'll see what life has got in store for us. No, but seriously, I threw my whole life in the trash. 80% of what we own, and I didn't own anything valuable anyway to begin with, but it feels very good to not have much, but have what's important, which is love. Never been materialistic anyway. And I only want what's valuable to me. Stay tuned for what's next. So apparently, when I post with my ex-husband, I go viral. Yo, y'all be taking it.
Okay, wait a minute now, bitch. She got indentures? Because, girl, on the Android, it was given a cricket honor. Girl, but on the iPhone 16 Pro Max, girl, her shit is Trezzo. Girl, and on the 2016 Android, girl, it's giving zigzag. On the iPhone, it's giving straight and narrow. Go off, Miss iPhone 16.
It is so funny. I just looked at the comments. Telling your feelings, you think you know everything, and say shit like that.
Now, what Amani is responding to is this comment here left under her video. Amina, you have to let him go seriously. It's getting ridiculous at this point. He loves Tara out loud and you in secret. We are so sorry this happened to you. You didn't deserve it, especially while pregnant, but you knew he had. Okay, girl, and I think that they were reading her all her damn rights.
Meanwhile, do you see this? I got gray hair. Okay, I was young when I was in Love and Hip Hop. I'm 42 years old. This is 10 plus years ago. And you still on that? I mean, all I gotta do is make videos with my ex-husband and I go viral on TikTok, which equals... Let's do another one, Peter Guns. I'm literally thinking, like, let me just make a funny video with my ex and not even thinking of numbers on TikTok. So, a TikTok and this going viral, it was an accident, but I can get to 1 million views by posting with my ex. Okay, come on now. That may be my new niche because y'all are caught up and falling for that shit. And we are, well, I am collecting the dollars. Keep commenting, please. Keep commenting crazy shit. Long comments, please. Tell me all the shit you know about me. Keep it going.
Okay, so it seems that Amina, while she is trying to play it down that she was just being her casual, transparent self. After all, she did let y'all into her blow-up mattress and let y'all into her desperation and allowed herself to be beat the hell out of by Peter Gunn's baby mama and every damn thing else, but then turned around and said, well, bitch, I am doing it for clicks and views because click and views equal motherfucking dollars, bitch, and I'm over here living with my damn mammy, pretending that me and my high bun are happy that me and my children are living out of a halfway house over here in the Brazilian, okay? Well, Peter Gunn's, of course, in not taking zero damn responsibility, at least for the well-being of his children, if he ain't gonna give a damn about the well-being of the mother of those children, decided that as a result of Amina's TikTok post, that he was, of course, going to go live and defend his dishonorable ass name. Didn't Cardi B already put a toe tag on Peter Gunn's ass? He ain't got enough of trying to defend his man sausage. So he posted, join me on my live tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. Let's address this. Of course, that will be 1 p.m. today. I have no idea if that live stream went up or not. But here's the thing, right? Peter Guns is motherfucking trash, of course. Lock his motherfucking ass up, Amina. I don't know what the child support situation is. I don't know why Amina is homeless. I mean, it's not Peter's job to, per se, stabilize her. They're not in a relationship. She's not his wife. However, I'm also wondering why she doesn't have her kids with the father if Peter Guns is in a more stable situation than she is. And I just wonder what Amina does make of her circumstance, because she was willing to lay down with a man who she had saw openly disrespect another woman who had put her body and her womb on the line for years and did it out loud. That's why Cardi B had to step up in that shit during the reunion and come to both Amina and Tara's backs. So I know she was young and clearly she was dumb. And I hope that Amina's situation is a cautionary tale that when you absolutely lay down with a dog, and the dog of all dogs, bitch, you're going to wake up with the fleas of all fleas. And now, unfortunately, these children done inherited the badass, reckless, premature decisions of their unconscionable ass, dim-witted ass parents. And now they're in Brazil without a damn green card, stuck on the other side of the goddamn border, having to make ends meet off of a TikTok check, which is a platform that actually pays content creators the least out of all of the social media platforms. My God, today, how you doing, Judge Shady Court? My God, to motherfucking day. Okay, so the foolishness of it all. Now, since they done activated my ass, I am going to pooch over there and see what the hell. Matter of fact, let me go see if Peter No Guns actually went motherfucking live. Let me type his raggedy, no child support paying, womanizing ass into my search engine on Instagram and see if he done went live to defend that limp of his. Hold on. Y'all run them likes, so let me just see. Let me see if he done went live for a click in the view as well. Is this Peter Page? Is this Peter No Parker Page? Okay, so he posted a shirtless pic. Oh, well, it looks like his child is in the back seat. Okay, this is June 15th. What's going on here about? Oh, wait a minute. Did Peter and Amina run down here with Todd ass baby and play all of us? He in all these pictures with his children, kissing her. See you in Germany next month, my queens. He was with them on Father's Day. Oh, so I think this is just a little piece of play. You know, I ain't even mad at the grift. I'm not, girl, you gotta do what you gotta do, baby. Especially in the Trump administration, bitch. I'm gonna give every black person and every black adjacent person a pass under this Trump administration, baby. If y'all got a fraud scheme and scam y'all motherfucking way into stability, bitch, I ain't gonna judge you, honey, okay? Do what you got to do under World War III, bitch, for you and yours, okay, baby? Run all the plays, run all the gags, girl, run all the games, girl. Do what you gotta do, girl, okay? Your debt and your karmic debt shall be forgiven, girl, in 3.5 years. I think this was, in fact, a play, y'all. Like Amina said in her video. She said, y'all fall for the okie dokie, baby. Y'all falling for the fuckery and foolishness, baby. We out here getting paid. My God! We got played, y'all. I ain't mad. Why am I happy for scammers now, baby? Has America gone that to shit that I'm actually happy for the scammers and the skeezers? Baby, do what y'all gotta do. I ain't mad at it. We gon' move it along. Speaking of a Trump administration, girls, Trump's very own private personal pet pussy, also known as middle part wearing ass, Candace Baldhead Owens, girl. Her and her bob done got out here and bobbed down there to the Piers Morgan show, girl, disgruntled once again at the crumbs that her master throw to her frail big neck ass from his table, girl. Watch her go in on Miss Trumpalina.
I don't regret voting for Donald Trump above Kamala. I think he was the better candidate, certainly a better candidate above Joe Biden. But what I will say is that he's been a chronic disappointment. And I feel embarrassed that I told people to go vote for him because this wasn't going to happen and it is happening. But I I just think that the picture of...
Are you done with Donald Trump, or could you see a way that you would end up perhaps voting for him? Oh, you can't run again, obviously, but would you support him publicly again?
So I want to be clear. I don't regret voting for Donald Trump above Kamala. I think he was the better candidate.
Okay. See, it's still something missing, baby. See, she got a conditional disgrunt. Okay, it's a disgrunt with stipulations, girl. Okay, she hasn't all the way stepped her big toe out there into the free world, girl. Okay, the majority of her body is still on the plantation. She knows something is wrong, but she just still can't pinpoint exactly what. Is it the shackles on her feet? Okay, is it the white man's sperm in her buck broken ass? Okay, she knows something is off, something unnatural happening up in this mother. But what exactly it is, girl, her brain is still braining and trying to math the math out, okay? So even though she see that we all going to hell in a handbasket and that we about 3.4 milliseconds away, girl, from an asteroid or a nuclear or an atomic bomb being dropped over damn LA and wiping half of the goddamn west, east, north, and south coast the fuck out, she still don't regret it, because somehow, despite Trump tearing up the economy, snatching up DEI, ripping down legislation for the LGBT, crashing the goddamn job market, raising the goddamn prices of goods, and going to war all within just 6 months of his presidency, he's still in Candace's middle part experience is a better choice. Baby, whatever college, community college, whatever GED program this bitch got her certificate from, I want they ass investigated. I want the accreditation, bitch, to whatever institution is responsible for raising and attempting to teach this DEI hire, girl. She still don't regret the vote. I am shooketh, baby. I am shooketh at the conditional disgrunt.
Candidate above Joe Biden. But what I will say is that he's been a chronic disappointment, and I feel embarrassed that I told people to go vote for him because this wasn't going to happen, and it is happening.
So under what world is he a... So he's a chronic. That means that he's a stank that won't wash away. It's like trying to Febreze the smell of shit. So he's a chronic disappointment by her measure, by her standard, by her definition, by her observation. And yet he's still a more palatable candidate than Kamala Harris, who has more legal experience than both Joe Biden and Donald Trump as put together. Now, mind you, Candace Owens is also a self-identified as Christian, which we all know is just a goddamn grift for these sinful, transgress ass, unrepentant, reprobate ass heathen whores. So how do you agree with a man as a Christian pardoning other criminals while actively criminalizing immigrants and ripping people away from their families, snatching them out of cribs and elementary schools? This actually goes hand in hand with the version of Christianity that you uphold, because it's clear that even under the law, Christ expects the law to be executed via virtue. That no matter how black and white the law is, no matter what it calls for, that you be humane in your execution of the written law still. Because God ain't raised no dogs. Only women and only men. So, despite Trump operating in everything that actually goes against bitch the Old and New Testament combined, going against her own personal alleged moral ethical code, and on top of being a 34 convicted felon himself and the least qualified person to be in the position, according to her community college GED education, he is still a better candidate. Then that Kamala ass, and then that motherfucking sleepy motherfucking Joe. And like I told y'all before, baby, I wouldn't have gave a good goddamn what condition Joe Biden would have wrote his ass into the second term of his presidency in, bitch. They could have wrote in a cremated Joe Biden in his urn, bitch, and he would have got my vote, girl. Easy. Easy. They could have wrote a Joe Biden on hospice, baby, into the Oval Office for his second term, girl. He could have been hooked up to the best ventilators and oxygen tanks known to motherfucking man, bitch. And he would have got my vote. Joe Biden could have nutted in a cup, bitch. I would have voted for the nut. Oh, yes, but I would have voted for Joe Biden's pamper over Donald Trump. I'm sure the pamper actually could have done a more spectacular job than the living Trump of it all. But as the economy crashed and as America is more divided than it ever has in politics and race and identity and creed and color and religion, and as the nukes nuke, baby, and the missiles missile, baby, you know who the hell sitting somewhere with her bloody red bottoms up? You know who the hell looking at Candace and Piers Morgan and looking at the state of the country, baby, after y'all had the unmitigated audacity to not make her the leader of the free world just because y'all couldn't believe that she hand washed her collard greens in the motherfucking tub and baking soda, bitch. You know where Kamala at, bitch? Moving along. B. Simone's motherfucking ass. I'm gonna keep this short, girl. I gave y'all the long version, okay? I gave y'all the long damn version. What's going on, Lumen? Hey, TJs. I gave y'all the long. What's going on, Alex? I gave y'all the long version of this commentary in the deleted live. The short version here is, bitch, I got an unpopular opinion. I actually am on B. Simone's side in this situation. I ain't think I was going to side with Miss DEI based upon the clips. But once I saw the interview, I'm going to have to slide on to the left and B. Mone's favor, girl. Because B. Mone just got her ass dragged to the ground due to whomever decided to selectively edit some of these clips from her recent sit down with her bestie on her YouTube channel, girl. Check this out.
Like the budgeting, you see how I am nitpicking every little thing. I've never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M.
Yeah.
Like I notice it in me now, just nitpicking. And it's not even, I just don't have it like to spend the liquid.
Yeah.
I'm used to having liquid. I'm used to seeing a certain amount in my account, but it's just my finances.
Yeah. And that's not even the clip that I was looking for. However, we'll deal with it. We'll take it, okay? Breakfast Club also responded.
The people are the reason that we're in the positions that we're in.
Yeah.
Like, ain't she the stand-up comic,
Yes,
right?
she is.
If your audience feels like they can't relate to you in no way, shape, or form, and they feel like you look down upon them because
You'll lose them.
Because exactly. Like, damn, B. Like, why did she even put that out?
Because it shouldn't be a disconnect.
No.
And working hard people, like people that work hard and buy tickets, they're the ones that we need. You know what I'm saying? We need them to keep buying tickets and to keep supporting us and to keep streaming our podcasts and things like that. So
working class people. So it's like, what are you willing to sacrifice now for your future? I'm sorry you can't shop at Bloomingdale's right now, and I'm sorry H&M makes you cry. Who B. Simone is planning to get sympathy from? And you know what's so crazy to me, Just?
Yeah.
Now, mind you, she also got backlash due to, in that same conversation, her friend girl, who got the fat feet, apparently, let it be known that there was a time where she was struggling, bitch. She got evicted. She got repoed. She was homeless. She was living with a mammy. And B. Simone was out here cutting checks for every damn body else. Now, in the actual interview, you can hear B. Simone give a disclaimer before her bestie goes into all of that by saying that there was a period where she was going through some trust issues regarding her inner circle. She was a do-girl. She was super saving every hoe around her. She was handing out checks. She was buying houses, buying cars. You know, she was all of that. And she started to feel used and abused and exploited. And so she had to pull back. Now, it just so happened that at the time she had to scale back, the repo man was pulling up, girl, to roll back the bestest friend onto the goddamn rotor, girl, and haul her shit down there to the pound. Okay, it just so happened that when B. Simone needed a reset, the friend was going through a repo. Okay. Now here's the thing about the criticism, because I thought I was going to side with the bestie too. Like, what type of bitch this is here? Like, what type of sadomasochist you got to be, bitch, to watch somebody you care about struggle, and you actually got the means. Like, you actually got it. Like, it wouldn't even hurt you to do it. But then I thought about what was actually communicated in the conversation. This conversation ain't nuanced enough for me to criticize B. Simone or her forehead. Like, what I didn't hear that I would need to hear in order to be the judge that I am of all hearts of men is I would need to have her, the friend, say that I told B. Simone I needed help. B. Simone was very aware of my circumstances by and by, through and through. That I asked her for help. She refused that help. But none of that information is provided in the conversation. So for all I know, the friend could be one of those people who feels kind of embarrassed when her money get funny and when she started going through some real life shit and chose not to fully communicate her circumstances to B. Simone. Okay, there's a lot of passive-aggressive people who choose to suffer in silence. It's a lot of friends who believe that their problems is not their friends' problems and that they in the world all by their damn self, and you know it's nobody else's burden to help them with their burdens, and so people will suffer in the corner, girl. They'll just go find a outhouse and go die and transition in and shit. This could be the best friend. I don't know how much B. Simone knew about what her good Judy was going through. But at the same time, considering what B. Simone said about the fact that she was pulling back because she, you know, or couldn't tell the people who loved her from the people that was using her, it doesn't sound like B. Simone would have gave a good goddamn any motherfucking way, because she was on an economic break at the time that her bestie needed a publishing clearinghouse check to clear them bills. Two things here. The friend is right. B. Simone doesn't owe her anything. Very true. However, if she had, in fact, reached out to B. Simone, had she, in fact, made B. Simone very aware that she was going through some very life-changing shit, bitch, and B. Simone was sitting over there with it and had it, and y'all were actively best friends at the time, and B. Simone chose to forfeit cutting the check, the bestie needs to cut the relationship. But the bestie probably won't cut their relationship because the bestie might be a goddamn opportunist any motherfucking way, and it's going to stick around to see what the hell she can all get from her proximity to the friend who is a bigger name and the bigger brand than her. And I ain't mad at it, bitch. Be about your business, ho. Be about your business, girl, if that's what it is. Okay? However, I would not consider someone my best friend if they thoroughly understood my circumstance and situation, and they never looked out for me or did anything for me, and I came to them specifically for the help, baby, and I was denied that help at a time where my friend had it. Now, here's the other side of that. From B. Simone's perspective, if what she scaled back because it's for healthy reasons, I also respect B. Simone for honoring herself. People who are on don't have to be on 24 hours and all the time. And no, I'm definitely, especially at a big old 39 going on 40, am a stickler for believing in self-care and taking care of your motherfucking self before you can take care of any other raggedy bitch in your life. Fill your cup up first, and you give from the overflow. The overflow. When the cup runneth over, that's what you give. What's in the cup is for you. And when there's only content in the cup and not content that overflows the cup, you maintain your self-preservation, unless, of course, it's an emergency. But if you got overflow and you well, you give from your wellness. So I respect B. Simone for not being a pick-meisha, because a lot of people would have been too scared to tell someone they love no. A lot of people are in very insecure relationships that are not rooted on compassion. It's not rooted on understanding. A lot of these relationships in our lives are very shallow, very surfacey. There's no depth, etc. And most people, are finding themselves in relationships where they feel forced to say yes even when it violates them, where they feel forced to say yes even when they don't have it emotionally or have it mentally or have it whatever to give. Even if they technically got it, baby, I might got the money, but I ain't got the emotional resources, bitch, to reach into my account to give it to you, bitch. I'm depleted. Okay? It might be a person's time, it might be their emotional availability. People come with all type of resources. So I honor B. Simone for being true to herself, because she could have lost her friend. Her friend could have chose to internalize that thing in such a motherfucking way if it was communicated to B. Simone, if B. Simone understood, what her friend's needs were, and if the friend had directly asked. And B. Simone still said no because she just had to figure shit out for herself first before she made any other big move in anybody else's life around her. For them both to have worked through that, and for them both to have came out on the other side of that without villainizing each other and actually extending grace and extending understanding to each other, that is very mature of them. And these are honestly the type of things that make a healthy relationship actually healthy. Relationships are not about mandates and have-tos, but should be based on sincerity and compassion in either motherfucking direction. So, shout out to them. But once again, the conversation wasn't nuanced enough for me to really get a good a good view of what was really what in the situation, because I need to know if she asked B Simone directly for it. I need to know if B Simone knew the thoroughness and the exactness of her circumstance and situation. All that's important when it comes to judging a motherfucker and deciding if they're gonna be in hell or heaven today. Okay, I don't take my judging capabilities lightly, Charlie. If I'm gonna judge a bitch, baby, look, I gotta go before the Lord and talk about all these motherfucking people I done spent my social media career talking shit about. Okay, so I gotta be super righteous, baby. I gotta be able to get away with my judgments before the Lord when it comes time for me to answer for my life and things. So I need more information. I won't be Simone and her bestie to do a redo. We need more nuance, girl. We need more data about that situation so we can have an actual and precise forensic analyst on, that moment there, because that was a lot to share, and it was too much to share without being super fucking clear and detailed. Okay? Now, B Simone has stepped out and responded to the backlash, girl. She says she on her 10-day water fast, girl, and she ain't lifting her law of attraction to get down there with you low vibrational hoes. Okay? Check her out.
How do you deal with, understanding who you are in real life amidst like the social media scrutiny?
I think that's it. You just answered it. Understanding who you are in real life. It's like they've been throwing the same left jab for 10 years. Prepare for the jab. I know the comments is coming. Okay. I know the scrutiny is coming. I prepare for the jab. It's like, block that, right. Make $1 million over here. Walk in purpose over here, focus on my mission over here, and all the other stuff is just noise. Everybody has a purpose. Even the people out there talking mess, you have a purpose, baby, and it's not to bring me down. So find your purpose, find your calling, find your vision, find your mission on your life, and get out the comments.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Get outside. Get some air.
Do something. Yeah.
Make a myth.
Happy people are not commenting negatively on other people's posts.
No.
And
how do you...
I guess that goes out to you, Ari. You might got to get up under B Simone post, baby, and clap back at her. Is you gonna take that up with B Simone, Ari? My God, today, child, much love to B Simone and her bestie Westie. Last but not least, Miss Motherfucking Cardi B, girl. Cardi B is rolling out her highly anticipated, finally here ass album that will be debuting this comes September, girl. Of course, that's if the planet is still here. The name of the album is Am I the Drama, and it is Cardi B's sophomore album following the legendary and iconic Invasion of Privacy. So let's get all the good stuff out of the way first. I love the cover art. I love the graphics. Cardi B always go big or go home when it comes to her visuals. She spends big bucks on her music videos, on, her rollouts, on her aesthetics. And I love her for that, especially, as 80s and 90s and early 2000s kids. I was raised up in that era where the Britney Spears and the Michael Jacksons and the NSYNCs were, putting big budgets into their music videos, millions of dollars into these fucking epic visuals, etc. So I really appreciate Cardi B putting quality behind her artwork. Okay, I love that. I'm living for the cover art of the album. I'm living for this kind of high glam, Illuminati, witchery, European vibe that I'm getting here. I love the high fashionist need of it all. I think it eats. I love it. We're going to come back and talk about the album title, but not before I show you guys the promo commercial for the album. Okay, here is that at. When the lights up, when the lights up, when the lights up.
7 years and the time has come. 7 years of love, life, and loss. 7 years I gave them grace, but now I give them hell. I learned power is not giving, it's taken. I'm shedding feathers and no more tears. I'm not back, I'm beyond. I'm not your villain, I'm your karma. The time is here, the time is now. I got an announcement to make.
All right. I'm not excited. Cardi B done took us through too much commentary about not wanting this album, not wanting to do music, effing her fans. It's just been too much back and forth, and I'm finally burnt out. So in the words of Usher, baby, I'm gonna let it burn. I'm gonna let it burn. I'm gonna let it burn, baby. Okay, I'm not getting re-excited about this project. If it drops in September, I will be there to bootleg it, of course, for my personal enjoyment. Despite loving the promo commercial and despite loving the cover art of the album, I think she could have did better with the album name. I Am the Drama. Of course you are, Cardi. I feel like the album title is very fucking lazy. It's very high schoolish. I feel like it's incongruent with the visuals. The visuals, honestly, is given like rich bitch, rich mother of three girl, newly divorced. Am I the drama? I don't know. It just doesn't feel cohesive to me. My brain don't put it together cohesively. I think a better album title would have been Defamation of Character. We haven't heard a full project from Cardi, and this is in light of all the shit her ex-husband has talked about her online. This is in light of her successful lawsuit against Trasher Coochie K, and the literal defamation lawsuit she filed against that bald-headed demonic heathen. So I feel like Defamation of Character would have been perfect. Okay, we know that she's ran into a bunch of ops since then. Remember when Onika, sex offender Minaj, had all of the bitches from Super Freaky Girl, Remix Girl go in on Cardi. So Cardi, her character has literally been defamed, over the past few years. Defamation of Character would have ate. And shout out to Reckless Logic, because he and I were talking about, the album name. He's the big Cardi B fan as well, but he was not happy with the album name. It could have been better than that. Hell, I would have even went with Finally, okay, because the album is finally here, okay. But Am I the Drama? It just don't got a ring to it. It sounds more like what it is. It's a statement. It's street jargon, but it's not something you title something. The name of the album doesn't give us any insight into what is to be expected either. It's just honestly, I felt the album name is kind of killing the visuals. It's kind of killing the visuals. Now let's get into the worst of it. Outside. I don't like Outside. Outside has been done before, aka Hot Shit, featuring Lil Durk or whoever the fuck that was and Kanye West. When Outside comes on, I'm thinking I'm listening to Cardi B's Hot Shit, but it ends up being Outside. And both Hot Shit and Outside also sounds like Up. So the track for me is too familiar. The song sounds honestly dated to me. I would not be surprised, since Cardi B has been working on this album for 7 damn years, if Outside was recorded back in 2017, because it honestly sounds like it came out or it was recorded at the same time that Hot Shit or Up was recorded. I don't like it. It's boring. It's predictable. It feels familiar. It sounds too close to other singles she's had. And considering, the anticipation behind her sophomore album, I really wanted something super creative, something really out of the box. Hell, to be honest, I would not have even minded another bongos track, something just crazy, something that would have spooked the horses. Okay, look at the cover here. The cover is giving spook, bitch, spook me. I want to be surprised. I want to be spooked and motherfucking nervous. Okay, Outside don't make me nervous. It don't make me feel the album is going to be big. But the promo and the album art is giving big. It's giving larger than life. It's giving I'm here to shit. But Outside isn't living up to that for me. However, I'm happy that Outside is still doing well. I'm always going to be happy for the rap girls getting their things and running their numbers and all of that. Even though I'm questioning, girl, is it payola? Because I really can't believe that outside is really outside like this, girl. I'm like, is it only me? Is it only me? Am I the only one not impressed? Am I the only one who's not feeling outside? Am I the only one who can put on hot shit and put on up and feel like I'm listening to outside? Hasn't outside done lived 3 damn lives now? But apparently the people are loving it. It's a summer bop. It's a typical 304 for the summer song. So, I'm happy that it's doing all the things, and I just hope that it gets better, girl, because I'm nervous. I'm nervous, bitch. I'm nervous, girl, because if outside, girl, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I got a feeling Cardi B ass is going to mix in. Cardi B probably going to be recording shit all the way up until the day before her album drops, and it's going to be mixed in with a bunch of other shit she done recorded, 5 years ago, because outside sounds dated to me. The instrumental is boring. Even the lyrical content is just I don't know, girl, I'm not liking it. I don't like outside. I don't like outside. I heard it once, and it'll be the last time that I ever hear it again. It's not one of those things I do a double take on. So I'm hoping that the rest of the album is going to give. I loved Invasion of Privacy. I just want to break. Hold on. What was the track? I just want to. Hold on. I just want to break up all your shit. Call your mama phone, let her know that she raised the bitch. Then dial tone click. And fuck your little fake ass friends coming around acting like they my bros. I seen y'all little group text where you all like to brag about your hoes, and you can tell your little bitch I screenshotted all her naked pics, or you want to send news to my man, wake up and see your boobs on the gram, little bitch. Invasion of Privacy was my shit. It was Chef's kiss. Okay, I love Invasion of Privacy. I still bump through your phone and all the things from Invasion of Privacy, girl. It was an album. It gives. Outside does not do that. And I'm even more flabbergasted that she is considering putting WAP on Am I the Drama? Because, girl, why? If you put WAP on that album, I hope Cardi B gets dragged to smithereens by her fan base, because, girl, what you really are saying to us is that WAP and Bongos were actually leading singles for an album that was to come 3 years later, bitch. You've been playing in our face and been dropping actual lead singles to a project with this long of a wait time, my God, today. No, leave Bongos and WAP where they at. They had their moments. They had their time. They pushed through, girl. Okay, don't bring none of that old ass shit into the Am I the Drama era, girl. Okay, this is just a clean slate, all new shit. Cause it's already. I'm already scared. Girl, if I see WAP on that track list, girl, my blood pressure is going to absolutely drop, girl. I'm going to have to be hospitalized, girl. Blood sugar going to be in the damn 40s, girl, okay? I'm going to be spooked and officially motherfucking nervous if I see WAP on that damn track list. So, right now, I'm just going to keep my emotions out of it, girl. I'm just going to see what happens with Am I the Drama? I'm going to be interested to see any visual she produced. I'm sure, January, February, March, June, July, August. Okay, so the album drops in 3 or 4 months. We obviously will get a second single by the time the album drops officially. So hopefully the second single is more my particular speed. And hopefully she will produce a visual for Outside. Hopefully the visual makes up for the fucking song, to be honest. And I'm happy that it's finally here and everybody can finally shut the fuck up about where is this album. Even though this is probably going to be one of her most criticized projects, just because how much this project has gone through and how much drama, you know, has galvanized around this project. The haters going to be to the front of the line. The fans going to be to the front of the lines. And the stakes are definitely high. The stakes are absolutely high. And you know what? I don't feel bad about not liking Outside, because apparently Cardi B don't like it too goddamn much either. She recently apologized to her label because they wanted to push Outside as a single and she didn't. But when she saw the numbers, okay, when Payola actually worked, girl, okay, she was like, you know, okay. I don't think it's Payola. I think that the fans genuinely are loving it. And Cardi B is a staple in female hood music. And it's the right time. It's a summer bop. It's a 304 bop. But, you know, I totally understand why she did not think Outside was strong enough as an introductory piece to her project, because I don't either. I can literally hear why, you know, why someone would think it's not strong enough as a lead single. You know, maybe somewhere on the album, you know, track 14, but definitely not a lead single. But it's doing well. It's #1 on Apple Music, I think. And, you know, she's still breaking records. She got the most numbers, something out of female rappers and all of those things, girl. She wearing the girls out still. So shout out to Cardi B. Shout out to Am I the Drama. Hopefully she changed this damn album title by the time September comes as well. But you guys tell me what you guys think about albums, Cardi B's rollout, Candace Owens moonwalking some of her support for Donald Trump, DDG and Halle's custody update, as well as the backlash that Miss B Simone is getting, along with Amina Buddafly's homelessness over there in Brazil, child. Let me know what the hell is going on. If you guys enjoyed this stuff, y'all already know what to do, baby. Show some love to the Cash App, $Consciouztv, and or paypal.me/Consciouztv. Email me or the T@gmail.com. Sign up for Patreon. It's only $5 a month, and your notifications are absolute, as well as follow me on Instagram. And I will see you guys later. Peace.